Hey everyone, Ken here, CCG vlog. We've got a 3-event weekend. We're getting back to some semblance of normalcy. Back to regular weekend events. 50-person events feels like double the size of a 25-person event. Good math, Ken. 50-person events means tournaments. 50-person events means 1-1. 50-person events means we can do other games and the list is not as bad as it normally is. Although it's still pretty bad at times. So let's do the breakdown for the weekend, kind of what's going on, because we got some cool stuff coming up this weekend. It's Valentine's Day weekend, so make sure you hang out with your loved ones early. That way you can come play some CCG poker with us. So 3 events this weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday we are at the VFW in Oak Lawn. Saturday we are at the VFW in Warrenville. Sunday we're at the VFW in Batavia, or as my dear friend once told me, Batavia. It's pronounced Batavia though. 3 events, no Thursday event, so just Friday, Saturday, Sunday this weekend. Cash games tournaments at each and every location. You got one big multi-table tournament on Friday. It's the 2 p.m. $20 early bird. I screwed up last weekend. I kind of half put out $20 info. I put half, the website said 40. Long story short, we screwed up. We're gonna stick with the $20 early bird being the 2 p.m. tournament at all times when we get back to normal tournament time. So I mean, there's still a little bit differences now that we're at 50-person events, but the early bird is just gonna be the $20 early bird. That's the staple. That is the the bar that is set for all other bird tournaments. Inexpensive buy-in, really good structure, best bang for your buck that you can get in the Midwest. I wholeheartedly put myself out there for that. I do not think there's any other tournament you can play at a consistent basis with the consistent amount of players that CCG gets, and the structure and everything that makes the early bird. I think it's the best bet you can get. So it's a $20 tournament, get you 3K in chips, $5 add-on will bring you up to 5,000 in tournament chips. I know it's not a lot, but it's a $20 tournament, so it's 5K with your $5 add-on. 12-minute levels, good levels, and at the break there's an optional $10 add-on for another 5K in chips. So it's a good one. Late registration for that is an hour and a few minutes. So the tournament starts at 2, 3:10 is typically when the registration closes for the early bird. The nice thing is for tournament players, the early bird is very easy to get in. Obviously, we are only limited on the amount of players that we have, seats available for, but the bird tournaments, people rifle through there, so you get a much better chance of getting in. You don't have to wait very long, so the early bird is a great time to come in late. You don't have to get there early. We'll get to those reasons why in a second. The birds are a staple of tournaments. We love it. We leave it. Even if you hate it, it's still a great tournament, and it's your best return on your money. Put 20 plus 5 plus 10, that's $35 to play in a tournament if you do all of the add-ons. And to do that and consistently first place is easily $500. It's a great tournament. So that's my spiel for the 2 p.m. Friday early bird, which from now on, moving forward for 2021, all birds are gonna be $20 birds. And then once we get reopened to having more events, we're gonna go back to doing like a once a month, like a bird in a stack. If they had a baby, it would be called the MAC tournament, back tournament, the stirred, I don't know, some kind of combination of a more deep stack early bird tournament, maybe a little bit higher price range, $40, $50 range, but we'll get to that. Friday, 2 p.m., $20 early bird tournament, late registration till 3 p.m. 6:30 we do the 115 3 table. There's been plenty of seats for that one. There are no registration saved for that. Half an hour before the start of the tournament, so that's 6 p.m. on Friday. You can start registering for that one. Last week we had 2 tables and we had enough room for 3. So that was the first time we didn't sell out completely for it, but I think the weather had a little bit of something to do with that. So Friday, 2 p.m., $20 early bird, 6:30 p.m., 115 3 table sit and go. We've changed the structure for that as well. Get 15K with the $5 add-on and 15-minute levels. So 15 and 15 for that one. Saturday, the 13th, we are at the VFW in Warrenville. 2 p.m., we're gonna open with the $120 CCG deep stack. Last Saturday at Kings Hall in the bitter cold and all of that snow, we still got 51 players in the tournament on 5 tables. It was bananas. Was a long wait. So if you missed those first 30 spots that we have available, 5 times 6 is roughly 30. It is. If you're not in one of those first 30 seats, you did have to wait. And it's a stack, it's a deep stack tournament, so you get 30,000 in chips, 20-minute levels. It took a while to get people in and out, but we got everybody who showed up and paid and played. Everybody got in, so that was really nice, and it worked out well. 51 total players. Cash games were banging. $7.30, $50 sit and go. It's a 2-table. Again, we're worried about space. If we can get to 3 tables, we will. But I'm going to guarantee we'll at least have 2 tables available for it. We'll make that happen. That's a $55. Again, new structure for that one as well. You get 10K 12-minute levels, so it's good. New sit and go structures for you. More chips in both the 115 and the 50. Sunday is a tournament players dream, tournament players land. I don't know, whatever the promised land of tournaments on Sunday. We're going to be in Batavia. It's a little bit inconveniently located. It's probably the farthest west we go. It's a really nice room. They got great televisions. We'll have some fun stuff on the TVs for you. 3 tournaments on Sunday. It's Valentine's Day, so bring your lady friend or your guy friend out to play some poker. It'll be fun. Noon start on Sunday. The stack is back. Stack tournament on Sunday. My face in the stack. That's what you guys love to see. Even zoom in on the stack. Boom. Look at that out of focus. Awesome Oliver Stone type directing. Sunday there's 3 tournaments. Noon is the 120 stack tournament. No guarantee or anything on it like that. We're limiting it to the first 6 tables. That's 30 something players. We are going to sit 7-handed on those, so we'll make that work so we can get as many people in as possible. If you register before noon, you get a free 10K in chips. If you register after noon, you can do a double add-on to get you to that full 60K starting stack. But you do have to pay an extra 10 bucks to do so. Late registration for the first 10 levels. That means levels 1 through 10 will be 15 minutes long. So that means registration will be open in the stack tournament from noon until 3 p.m. So really the start of the tournament all the way through about 3 o'clock. By the time we take 2 breaks, 15-minute levels, bing, bang, boom, around 3 o'clock. 4 o'clock, we're going to do a 115. As many tables as possible. I'm going to guarantee us at least 1, hoping for 2. If it's a possibility, we'll do 3. I don't think 3 is in the realm of possibility, but we'll do our best. Definitely, I guarantee 1, maybe 2. We'll see how it goes. It's also the perfect time to kind of do a 115 sit and go for the 120 stack players, because that's really when we see a mass exodus for the tournament. A lot of people get knocked out at about hour 4, so it's a good time to have a sit and go for a 115. So it's kind of your second chance tournament. And then Sunday to close out the night, we're going to do a 7:30 p.m. $50 Sunday special. That's where you get 10K in chips. $5 add-on will get you 5K in chips. $10 add-on will get you 10. So up to 20,000 starting stacks, 15-minute levels. Should be great. I don't think we'll have to cap that one as it's Valentine's Day night. Cash game players, you can always text me to get on the list. It is not a reservation, but it just puts you on the waiting list. The cash game waiting list, though, was pretty non-existent except Saturday, because we can open more tables. So as soon as we got 6 or 7 players on the waiting list, we just popped off a new table. Saturday's the only day that's tough. I mean, if you're trying to get there, you need to be there before 2 o'clock the start time, because again, limited seating, limited tables, they move pretty quickly, so you want to get there as fast as possible to get into the tournament as well as get into cash game, because those 10 or 15 players that are waiting to get in the tournament, you know what they do if they can? They turn around and they play cash game until their seat is available. So the only time the cash game list gets a little crazy is that like 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday. But at about 7 o'clock on Saturday, we were at 5 cash games and like 1 or 2 players waiting at all times. So I mean, it was great. It was a very short list. It's just that first part of Saturday where it's really bad. Last weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, besides that Saturday chunk, the list was never really more than 2 or 3 people long. So it's good. We can open more tables, and it's a little easier to get into the games because we're not limited to just 4 games and only 4 games. So there's other stuff going on, which is great. Still doing the $200 high hand twice a day. That's $400. Every event the hosting charity is giving away for the high hand between 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. and 7 p.m. and midnight, which means at 7 p.m. it flips and somebody could win with kings full of deuces. We wrote it up on the board, kings full of deuces. We've been getting some pretty good hands though, so it is what it is. But you get paid out that day. You do have to be present to get your money. If you're not there, it's gone. Charity's not going to give it away. So definitely come and see us. We might do something fun if it's a regular thing. Nobody to this day, since we've started doing this, which is I guess only 2 weekends, nobody's missed their $200. So it hasn't happened yet, but we did have to call a few people and be like, hey, you better come back, because if you're not here at 7 o'clock when we do the drawing, your money's gone. So it's not like second place gets it. That would be nice. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll see how it goes. Thank you as always for listening to my rambling. Thank you for watching the YouTube videos. Thank you for watching the vlogs, subscribing, liking, following, all of that good stuff. It amazes me each and every day how much people enjoy CCG and get to do, and it does do a lot of help, a lot of good for the charities that we raise money for. So especially in this day and age with COVID, they need a lot of help, and we like to play poker. It's a match made in heaven. So thank you as always for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you're watching this on YouTube. Hit that like or comment on our Facebook video. Other than that, if you made it all the way to the end here, it's about 12 minutes long. Thank you. It's like a Led Zeppelin Stairway to Heaven. If you get to the end, here's the secret song that nobody else is going to know what the hell we're talking about. Thursday, there is a cool giveaway because we don't have a Thursday event. I put up an old YouTube video. It's the 2019 CSOP main event, one of the CSOP main events. So it's a really good tournament. It's on the RFID table. It's a good finish. There's commentary from Brandon and myself. If you subscribe to us on Facebook, if you subscribe to us on YouTube and you're a fan of us on Facebook and you comment on that video, those 3 things, I'm gonna give away $100 bill with a catch. You gotta play cash game, you gotta last an hour before you can cash out, so it's like one of those old school home gamey promos. You get your $50 for free, but you can't actually cash it out until you play for at least an hour. So get in there, have some fun. I think it'll be really cool. Giving away $100 to one lucky person. I've still got tons of deep stack seats to give away. I have not forgotten about those. The problem is I don't want to give away a bunch right now because we're really, really difficult in getting players in at the moment because there's so many people trying to play the deep stack and not enough spots for it. So hopefully this summer we can just jam in a bunch of free seats and it'll be great. Other than that, thank you for listening, making it to the end. You got the secret song. Now win that $100. We'll see you this weekend. Bye, everybody.